All right, week 16, we got the Eagles versus the Commanders. So I'm trying to get more subscribers. So before I kick this off, if you like what you listen to, please subscribe and drop me a note or a comment if you got any questions or anything you want to say. So let's go ahead and get into this. So Philadelphia is favored by 3. I'm going to take Philadelphia and the 3 points. It looks like it could be a close game. The model is definitely has an adjustment. I'll walk you through that. So straight up with no adjustment, give Philadelphia a 77% chance of winning, which comes out to about a 9-point spread. And we see that over here when it comes to the raw numbers, 31 to, we'll just call that 21. So again, when you look at the raw numbers, it opens up a little bit. But here's where it gets closer. So the Bayesian adjustment says, hey, look, the Eagles aren't winning by as much as what the model predicted it would, but it's pretty much right on when it comes to predicting the points for, or the not the points, but the point for and points against the differential for Washington. So the simulation is pretty commonly off when you have a team that runs a whole lot. It tends to give more point for, but at the same time, Philadelphia is strong all the way around. They can run, they can pass, and the same thing on the defense. The other thing is I go through and look at this is when I look at most of the wins for for Washington, I don't see them beating good teams very often. So that's kind of what I was looking at there. Meanwhile, Philadelphia, they've only got 2 losses. They're early on in the season. They've certainly grown as a team. The only thing I would say is it's going to be cold. Right now, it's saying that it should be cold and dry, but weather on the East Coast changes really quick. So here it is Monday. Come Sunday, they could be raining cats and dogs and be at 31 degrees, which is the worst of all worlds. It means it's barely barely freezing, but not quite enough. So uh, let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers here. So this piece right here for Philadelphia, they are the one team that's absolutely committed to the run, and they're just dominating on the run all together. That is going to be the big difference in this. And if it's a if it's a cold day, that should be unaffected. If it's a dry day, they should be able to run past and do really well. Then when we come over here to the right, when we look at both of these teams, Washington, they got a young quarterback. He's mobile. He's going to be prone to holding on to the ball a little bit too long and getting sacks. The other thing I would point out, again, young quarterback, Jayden Daniels is really good. He's still going to throw some interceptions. That's just par for the course. But then when you look over here, down here, for Philly, they are absolutely protecting the quarterback, protecting the ball, doing what they got to do. You see some fumbles here. You definitely got to look out for that. But here's the big thing: just look at all these big plays that they're able to run off. That is so often such a big game changer, and they're able to do it on the ground. So in this case here, even if the weather is bad, a 3-point spread definitely should not necessarily be a problem for them. So for a bigger point spread and poor weather, that's obviously going to be a very different situation. But the fact is that they're able to run the ball. That should really give them a strong advantage. So again, that's my analysis. I'm trying to get more subscribers. And if you've got questions, comments, drop me a comment. Thank you.